Greetings fellow tank commanders. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game that I played in the AMX Modèle 58. This is a tier 8 French premium light tank with regular matchmaking. The game I'm playing is a standard battle on Mercenaries with tier 9 as the top tier and 1 artillery on each team. For this game my tank is equipped with improved ventilation, a vertical stabilizer, and binoculars. And I am using a French crew which has 12 crew skills and perks. I'm just starting off in a passive position here, overwatching my active light tank teammate. This tank does have the mobility to be an active light tank as well, but so far my games have been much more successful when I start off hanging back a little bit. That clip wasn't exactly effective, it was more just out of frustration, not having to do with this particular battle. The enemy's not showing any presence over here, so I'm going to move forward and try to push things along over here. I've been finding this 3-shot 105mm auto-loader to be quite effective. It's taking me a little bit of time to adjust to the 3-second interclip reload, which is longer than the auto-loader light tanks I'm used to playing like the Lycan or the AMX 1357. But the more familiar I get, the better I play it. There definitely are advantages to having that larger caliber, because you don't always get opportunities to shoot multiple times, and that high alpha damage of 300 gives it a nice impact per shot. It's not exactly better or worse, just different. And the overall reload isn't too bad. 30 seconds does take you out of the action for quite a bit, but still manageable as long as you don't overextend too much. I'm making sure to keep that VK 45.02B spotted out, and my team's doing a great job wearing them down. Another example there of the high alpha damage coming into effect. Only time to squeeze in one shot there, and that's a nice big hit. This light tank I'm fighting here, aka JSay, is actually a subscriber to the channel. It's always fun to meet up in random battles, and I'm glad I got caught on a good game. Unfortunately for him though, not a lot of support over here, but he still managed to grab a decent performance despite the lack of opportunities. Good game, and I look forward to seeing you on the battlefield again. At the moment, my team is pretty much all tank destroyers and very spread out, so I'm not going to be too aggressive and just keep the enemy spotted. That way they have plenty of opportunities. Fortunately, I didn't lose any hit points in the early stages in the game, so I can take some hits like that. I think it was worth the trade to get those 2 shots in. It helped get rid of the enemy's forward spotter. Damn, that Patton got me again. He just keeps waiting for those perfect opportunities. I don't really have the hit points anymore to engage these tanks head on, so I'm going to reposition to the other side and help with the M103. I've got some good mobility, so it's an easy reposition. It's funny, at the moment our base is being captured and the only thing that's saving it is that one of my teammates, a Tiger 1, stayed back there the entire game, and despite being out of the action for so much of the battle, having him back there defending the base is extremely important right now. This was a really dumb panic shot here. A better and more experienced light tank player would hold his shot until up close, especially with a larger caliber gun like this which doesn't shoot as well on the move. You really have to be up close so there's almost no chance of missing, but thankfully my teammates were paying attention and took advantage of the distraction. I was glad to see that my tank destroyer teammate, who I abandoned on the enemy base, didn't get taken down, because I was his only direct support over there, and so it would have really been my fault. Now let's check the post-game stats and see how I did. For this game I earned 120,000 silver without any multipliers, remembering that I did use 2 premium consumables. This tank has been great for silver earnings so far. And I earned 6,311 experience with a 2 times multiplier. In this game I dealt 4,381 damage, assisted with 1,208 damage, and destroyed 4 enemies. This earned me a Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. I placed at the top of my team, earning a base XP of 2,003. I managed to hit 18 of my 22 shots and penetrate 15 of those. In terms of crew and module damage, I injured the gunner in the VK45.02B, damaged the fuel tank in the RU251, and injured the loader in the Type 6. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing that game with the AMX Modèle 58. Overall, it seems like quite an effective tank with good mobility and firepower, and I think probably practicing up with this tank will be a lot of help when I start playing my AMX 13105, because that 3-second inner clip reload is setting me off a little bit, but I'm still managing to get a solid game average out of it. Stay tuned for more awesome World of Tanks videos.